McPherson has this one teed up. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their electrifying signal caller, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, Michael Vick.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
That throw by Vick incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first down throw coming for Vick. Buying time to his left. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Murray. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll give up the gut for Murray. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. 2nd and 9. Up the middle, Murray. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Mariota now. Going with a screen for Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. We're scoreless after 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. They'll run with Hunt. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. This will be caught inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half with this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half. We'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. A first down throw for Mariota. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. This is caught. It's Crabtree. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He got 29 yards that time. Throwing, Mariota. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now they'll run. Murray. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And now Now, prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Mariota. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Dave Casper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down, Mariota. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They go back to Murray on first down. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They go with Murray again. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down. 10th carry of the game now. Murray might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Dancing to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Vick now from the 50. Forced out to his left. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Now a 2nd down and 6. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Vick. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Hunt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run again with Hunt. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Mariota sets to lead this offense. Down by 5, 45 seconds remaining. Mariota. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. To throw, Mariota. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead They found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Vic. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Michael Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go, come on!
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.